Going back to school is tough. It's even tougher when you didn't make a graceful exit. I went back to school because my sister was about to graduate from high school, and she was valedictorian, and she was going to breeze through college. I thought if I didn't go back, I probably wasn't going to go back any later. I went to school right after, I keep touching this. I went to college right after high school. And academically, it was a breeze. I maxed out my course loads. I went in the summer. I did well. Okay. But emotionally, it wasn't so easy. I'm just really struggling. Okay. Emotionally, it wasn't so easy. By the end of my senior year, I had to take a medical leave just inches from the finish line. Going back, it's just the worst. The same drive that had led me to do well in classes had hurt me physically and led me to take a medical leave. When I went back, I knew what I had to do. I had a course of study from being there before. I had to take organic chemistry 2, biochemistry, psychology, genetics, and do my senior thesis. No problem, right? Wrong. But the academics weren't what hurt me. It was the university bureaucracy that really messed up my schedule. You see, while I had been gone, the university had changed from quarters to semesters. As a teenager, I didn't need an academic advisor. I didn't need someone to tell me what classes to take. They were all listed out in the course syllabus. I could tell what I was supposed to take on my own. I didn't need a department to tell me what to do. Unfortunately, while I was gone and the university changed, they had changed the course of study. And without a signed contract with them on what classes constituted a degree, I didn't have the right classes. They had changed the major course class, physiology, from one quarter in 5 credits to 2 semesters, 3 credits each. There was no new information, yet they changed the class. When I went into the department to tell them what I planned to do, I had moved back to Minnesota. I had been living around the United States. I went back. I planned to finish my degree in 1 semester. All the classes were offered. It was the perfect scenario, except that one. And in fact, I had taken all the information in that class, just in a different format. So I thought, no problem. Went into the department head's office, talked to him about it, and found out this was not going to be a small clerical issue. It was a big deal. In order to get my degree, I listed out my program of study like I had from the books from going to school before. And I registered for all my classes. I was going to keep moving forward regardless. And I was hoping not to have to wait 18 months between my second to last class and my last class. So I would have my sheet of paper and I would march into the department head's office and I would ask him to sign the paper and give me my degree. And he would explain to me how the university had changed and this was no longer what you had to do to get your degree. You had to do this over here. And I would nod and get frustrated and end up leaving, going to class and doing the academic side of things, which I had always not struggled with. And the next day I would march up to his office, sit down with the secretary, ask to meet with him. There would be papers and whiteboards and every tool in the book to try to get us to a decision that never came. So finally one day, with my crumpled sheet of paper that had seen him many times before, I laid the paper down on his desk and asked him one last time to sign the paper so I could get a degree and get out of his hair. And he signed it. I don't know if he thought I deserved a degree. I don't know if he was sick of seeing me. I don't know if tenacity just warrants getting a degree in some world. But regardless, I finished that semester. I got my degree. And that's all. That was like the worst. I just gave it to my dog like 400 times. Way better.